Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the English news of Bình Phước Radio Television Station and Newspaper. I'm with you, and now are the headlines for today. Cultural activities expected to dazzle Bình Phước residents in Lunar New Year. Dak Mai waterfall enters list of 7 most impressive ecotourism sites in 2023. Vietnamese Hungary Prime Minister attend business forum. A Killing Lion and Dragon Dance Festival, the fourth of its kind, is expected to be held at the March 23rd Square in Bình Phước Province on February 15, on the 6th day of the first lunar month of 2024. The event is among several activities to entertain local residents and visitors during the Lunar New Year or Death Festival.
Also at the square, an exhibition showcasing artworks is to be held, along with folk games and art performances, which are expected to provide local residents with a quality entertainment hub during the biggest holiday of the nation. Also, a flower road is expected to be built nearby as a promising check-in venue. The Provincial Museum is to display documents and keepsakes to congratulate the party and welcome the spring. Meanwhile, bookworms may head to the Provincial Library for a thematic reading space. The Provincial People's Committee has also directed its localities to deploy decorative works and entertainment activities to serve local residents. The people are also asked to hang the national flags up during the holiday. It also requests the localities and relevant authorities to take good care of policy beneficiaries during Tet holiday, presenting gifts to families of war heroes and martyrs, the poor and other disadvantaged people.
With a view to prevent fire during the ongoing dry season and the upcoming Lunar New Year 2024, Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee has recently issued a dispatch calling for its subordinate agencies and localities to stay vigilant against possible fires.
To proactively prevent fires and explosions in Bình Phước, Chairwoman of the Provincial People's Committee asked heads of subordinate agencies and localities to organize frequent monitoring, supervisions, and maintaining firefighting and fire prevention measures. They're also requested to consolidate grassroots firefighting teams, invest properly in firefighting equipment, and raise people's awareness on firefighting and prevention. The efforts are expected to improve people's responsiveness to any fire and explosion events. The Provincial People's Committee also asked relevant authorities to enhance the state management on preventing fires before, during, and after the Lunar New Year 2024, especially in industrial parks, markets, shopping malls, warehouses, as well as business and service facilities. Accordingly, they directed firefighting forces to stay ready with sufficient equipment to promptly handle any fires and fire-related accidents.
15,000 people have voted from 200 nominees to select the best 7 most impressive sites in Vietnam in 2023. Among the winners in ecotourism sites category is Dak Mai waterfall in Hamlet 8, Bù Gia Mập Camille, Bù Gia Mập District in Bình Phước Province.
Dak Mai waterfall lies on Dak Mai Spring, which flows all the way from Đắk Nông Province through Bình Phước Bù Gia Mập National Park. The waterfall is also known by other name of Dak Vlu. Vlu is local ethnic language means 2 light walls with water streams. That is what makes the waterfall's uniqueness. Indeed, visitors, when standing in a specific cave here, can see water heavily flowing from a light wall. With some imagination, they could see 2 giant showers. The waterfall is 25 to 45 meters wide and 7 to 10 meters high. It has different sceneries when it comes to different seasons. Dak Mai waterfall is truly a hidden gem of Bù Gia Mập National Park.
Let's continue our bulletin with activities by State President Võ Văn Thưởng.
On January 20th, President Vo Van Thuong paid a visit to Thor Châu Island Commune, Phu Quoc City, Kielzong Province, the westernmost island commune of Vietnam. With a population of nearly 2,000, Tho Châu primarily relies on farming, aquaculture, seafood processing and tourism services. The state president and his delegation presented gifts to officers and soldiers of Battalion 152, Military Region 9. Over the years, the unit has focused on its core political mission of training and ensuring the steadfast protection of the southwestern island. It also serves as a crucial support for aiding the island's inhabitants in controlling and recovering from disasters. The president and the delegation visited and presented gifts to the officers and soldiers of Tho Châu Border Guard Station the same day. As part of his pre-Tet visit to Kielzong Province, on the afternoon of the same day, the state leader visited the border post at the Ha Tien International Border Gate and representatives of the local people in the vicinity of the border gate.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and his Hungarian counterpart Viktor Orban attended a Vietnam-Hungary business forum in Budapest on January 19, local time.
The event was co-hosted by the Vietnamese Ministry of Planning and Investment, the Vietnamese Embassy in Hungary, and the Hungarian Export Promotion Agency. At the event, Prime Minister Chin encouraged Hungarian investors and firms to explore opportunities for expanding investment cooperation in Vietnam, considering geographical distance. The biggest obstacle to the country's current cooperation, the Hungarian leader suggested that their ministries, agencies, and businesses study the possibility of establishing direct flights between Vietnam and Hungary to shorten the distance, foster people-to-people exchanges, and promote investment cooperation. Receiving Laszlo Bot, chairman of the Hungary-Vietnam Friendship Association, Prime Minister Chin highlighted the significant role and contributions of the association to enhancing the two countries' cooperation. The chairman pledged the commitment to stand alongside Vietnam in its development process, emphasizing a lasting partnership between the two sides. Meeting with Agnes Kanholmi, chairwoman of the Hungarian Socialist Party, the Vietnamese leader conveyed warm regards and best wishes from General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong and the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam to the chairwoman and members of the Hungarian Socialist Party. Agnes said her party will continue to promote bilateral relations, contributing significantly to Hungary's foreign policy, with a particular focus on strengthening ties with Vietnam. Welcoming Giles Thurmer, chairman of the Hungarian Workers' Party, the Prime Minister suggested enhanced information sharing and exchange of delegations between the two parties to foster political understanding and trust. Giles Thurmer affirmed his party's commitment to actively strengthen the friendly and cooperative ties between the two parties. The same day, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh visited National Public Service University in Budapest where he delivered an important policy speech before delegates from political, military, diplomatic circles as well as scholars and students. The Prime Minister expressed his impressions about the heroic traditions of Hungary in national defense and construction as well as the country's important contributions to the world in terms of knowledge, science and the art. He suggested that ministries and agencies of Vietnam and Hungary continue to facilitate and promote connectivity between young generations of the two countries and exchanges between the two peoples, thus further strengthening the friendship and comprehensive partnership of the two countries. On the occasion, Prime Minister Chin witnessed the exchange of 9 cooperative documents in the education training field. While in Hungary, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh met with staff members of the Vietnamese embassy and representatives from the Vietnamese community. Addressing the meeting, Prime Minister Chin mentioned the Politburo's Resolution 36 on overseas Vietnamese affairs, which emphasizes that the overseas Vietnamese are an integral part of the community of ethnic groups of Vietnam. He commended the Vietnamese community in Hungary for their unity and contributions to the host country while keeping the national cultural identity and promoting Vietnam. He added, during his visit, he has repeatedly asked the Hungarian government to continue facilitating the integration of the Vietnamese community, including the recognition of the community as an ethnic minority group of Hungary.
And that's it for this edition of BPTV News. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.